We've got Asonela Melapi from Buffalo City Metropolitan Municipality in the Eastern Cape Province. We've got Okazi Geledu from in Elundini in the Eastern Cape Province. We've got Letters Mtombeni from Johannesburg in the Gauteng Province. We've got Patricia Noyo Blankenberg from Cape Metro in the Western Cape Province. We've got Tembile Craig Siwa from Cape Town Metro in the Western Cape Province. We've got Precious Mtimunye from Mpumalanga. Monto from Bojanala in Madibeng in the Northwest Province. Akela from the Northwest Province. We've got Lemuhang Mokote from John Taule Haitiwe region, Northern Cape Province. We've got, the last one is Irene Taibos from Francis Bard region in the Northern Cape. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the leadership that is going to lead the process of national consultations to ask what is to be done in the political developments of South Africa. This collective is going to crisscross the whole of South Africa to listen to the people. And we are, as the leadership collective, open to additional skills and additional sectors and additional constituencies who would want to still participate in this process. Out of this leadership collective and those that we're going to interact with in different provinces and regions, we're going to constitute provincial consultation teams, regional consultation teams, which will make sure that there is not a single sub-region or municipality of the 257 in South Africa that are not visited before we take a decision about constituting a political movement for the future. When we had a briefing yesterday with some of the leaders that got to arrive yesterday, the principles which we said must guide all of us. Number one is that there must not be gatekeeping. No one of us must say those who will come and participate later in this process are mafikizolo. All of us, we must welcome people and respect them, whatever period they are convinced to participate in this particular process. The other principle that we established is that there is not going to be factionalism amongst ourselves here. And if there was factionalism in the organizations that we came from, don't cross with those factionalist tendencies to this side of the organization. So if in a province of Mpumalanga, for instance, you belonged to one of the three components, if you are all this side now, we are together this side, there is no this one or the other one. We are going to work together. And all of us, in terms of how we conduct our work, we should conduct our work with humility and we should listen to the people. We all agreed that listening is possibly one of the most potent instruments of persuasion. In addition to the identified leaders who are going to guide this process, we also are going to identify and establish a council of elders, which will be elders and people who will be taken from different sectors in the whole of South Africa So in the work that we do, once we have consolidated the report, we will then go and submit such a report to the Council of Elders. And the entire process, once we have processed the report qualitatively and quantitatively, we are going to then call a national convention or a national conference which is going to formalize the outcomes of the consultation process. If the outcomes of the consultation process is that we must launch a political party or movement, the national convention is going to do exactly that. And then we will then prepare, if the mandate is that we must contest the 2026 local government elections and the 2029 general elections, we are going to do so and win those elections decisively. But all of that is dependent on the work that we are going to do in different communities. The people of South Africa, all of you are called upon with humility from all of us to be tolerant with the process that we are engaged in and make meaningful contributions, shape a movement, if it's a movement that we are going to pursue. Give content and character to how we will deal with everything else that we have to deal with. Let us move away from organizations that are nothing but personal fiefdoms. Let us move away from organizations that are nothing but family projects. Let us constitute national movements that are representative of all our people, that are honest, that are transparent, that will inspire hope. All of us, the reason why we said we must consult is because we think that the organizations that are supposed to be the fighting instruments on behalf of the oppressed masses of our people are not adequate enough to could fight the battles ahead. We don't have confidence in the ANC. We don't have confidence in the MK. We don't have confidence in the EFF. And those are the three biggest black organizations. We are going to open to listen as to what is to be done, and that will guide us as to what do we do moving forward. Thank you very much, Nkomo. You can see. Siyabonga.
Siyabulela National Convener. Sisamkela onke amalungu azawulungisa. African people have spoken and we have listened. As you see that every province, every region is represented here. 70 years ago, i-Freedom Charter ayisithi into yokokuba people shall govern. So simamele ke sathi into yokokuba izawubuya le Africa abantu bathi into ba mayibuye. Sizawuthatha ii-questions ngoku. So I'm just going to ask for hands. I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to take 5 hands from this side. Okay, number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. Number 1.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
You can go ahead.
Okay, you can. Good afternoon, everyone. Tabi Sokoba from Eyewitness News. My first question, Mr. Shibambu, in terms of the people sitting up there, I know it was a bit more diverse when you announced a lot of people here who were standing, but in terms of maybe the main leadership, there's quite a number of former MK people. I mean, how would you sort of that sentiment that maybe this is just a party or a process or a committee of aggrieved form respond to that? And secondly, my question is around, you spoke around respectability and decorum, and that, you know, all these committee members shouldn't degenerate themselves. As you're saying that, Mr. Shivambu, you were on TV not a few days ago, you called some of your colleagues drug addicts. Is that, you know, do you regret maybe some of the comments that you made, especially considering that Nhlamulo Ndlela is obviously instituting defamation charges against you? And just my last question, I'm sorry for hanging everyone up. You just said now that you don't have any faith in the MK Party as a viable organization. Are you still a member of the MK Party? And if you still are, how are you a member of a party you just said that you don't have confidence in? Thank you.
Greetings, it's Kopano with MDN TV. So I only have two questions. So my first question would be the possibility of realigning with former EFF members who are also disillusioned. Is it a possibility? And then my second question is that what does this move say about the leadership of culture in South African opposition politics? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Junior Kumalo from Newsroom Africa. Mr. Shivambu, there are a few months to go to the local government elections. So should there be a decision by South Africans after this consultative process for you to form a political party and contest in those elections, do you believe that you have enough time to contest and win the elections, as you've already alluded to up there? But also, the spokesperson instituted those, I think I saw a summons earlier saying that he's demanding about 3 million rand from your. And would you be apologizing for those sentiments? Because we saw him also releasing that drug that he underwent to try and prove that he's not a drug addict. And also, I see up front there, Pastor Zondo, that part of the reason why you were basically removed from your position as secretary of the MK Party was because of that visit to Malawi. This is what the party, the MK Party, had cited. But when it comes to the pastor up there, I might be wrong, but I think there are allegations that are still against him. So your association with him again, does that not then mar team, this Mayibuye consultative team that you've put? Thank you so much.
Good day, it's Bikanyo, MDN TV. I've got only two questions, but I'll just summarize it to be one. What inspired you, Floyd, to have an inclusion of religious leaders, particularly pastors? Or is it a way of designing the policy in a faith-based manner, or what? That's my question. Thank you.
Good day, Cindy Santabate from the Kasi Voice News and the Gauteng Network. I have three categories of questions, but I'll take two for now. I'm hoping second round will come about. The first one is on the consultation process, economic growth and development. What specific policies would you implement to stimulate the economy growth and create jobs in South Africa? As one of the things that South Africans in a poll that we did felt that this question is something that should be answered maybe in going forward. And then another one is that in terms of the policies that you are going to be developing, how are they going to address what you just highlighted now, the poverty levels, looking at South Africa being dependent